Circular feature patterns are very similar to linear feature patterns, except this time the pattern is made around an axis instead of in straight lines. On this part, AFR did not recognize these pie-shaped pockets, so I went ahead and created a sketch of the profile of one of the pockets using Convert Entities tool so we can define it manually, and then pattern the other pockets about the center of this part. To define the pocket, I'll right-click on the part setup and select Insert 2.5 Axis feature. This will be a pocket. I'll activate the Check for Taper and Fillets option and use the sketch that I created for the pocket profile. I'll click Next to continue, and I'll click on the bottom face of the pocket to define the end condition. Next, I'll use the Auto Detect function to automatically find the bottom fillets. I'll click Finish and close one more time to exit the dialog box, and you can see the feature has been added to the tree. So rather than repeating this process for each of the pockets, it's much faster to pattern this one that we just defined. To do this, I'll right-click on the feature and select Pattern, Insert Pattern. This time, instead of doing a linear pattern, I'll select Circular Pattern from the drop-down. The Circular Pattern dialog behaves just like the circular pattern in SOLIDWORKS. First, we must tell it what the center of the pattern will be. When I roll my cursor over this selection window, you'll see that I have the option to select from several options, such as a circular edge, or cylindrical face, or a reference axis. I'll select this circular edge, and you'll see the axis is added in the selection window. This box displays the number of instances the feature will be patterned. In this case, we have 8 pockets. With the Total Distance option check, CamWorks distributes all 8 of these equally throughout the 360-degree range. I can change this distribution from 360 degrees, or if I want, I can unselect this option, and these pockets can be patterned 45 degrees apart from each other. Just as in linear pattern, I also have the option to skip any of these instances by clicking in the selection window to activate it, and then click on the dots to remove them. To add the instance back again, simply click on the dot again, and the instance becomes active once more. When I click OK, you can see the feature pattern has been added to the tree. As you can see, the pattern function can save you a lot of time when defining the features on a part. In addition, it also saves you a lot of processing time. On a part that has the same feature repeated numerous times, the pattern feature allows CamWorks to calculate the toolpaths just once, and then simply repeats the toolpath based on that single calculation.